And she's like, yeah, I'm on the block. Like, I'm not fucking dead. Like, I don't have some contagious disease that, like, you'll
Yeah.
get from talking to me.
No, dead ass. That's literally what I'll be saying. I might have to avoid Tina and Tara just because I'm everyone else. It's fine. I'm good. It's a game. And I don't want to roll over and die.
No, of course, and you shouldn't. I would never expect that of you. Because, again, why would you ever do that? Why would you make it this far to just literally go on the block once and then be like, okay, I'm done.
Yeah, literally.
Send me home.
Nah.
Like, no. I didn't realize that you were, like, pushing so hard for them. Like, to go talk to her.
Over and over. Like, that's literally how much I thought there's no way they're going to put me up. I was like, guys, it's not over till it's over. Like, get in there. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know what I was thinking. Like, today I'm like, Vic, you literally did this. Like...
Yeah, but, like, I think you're just, like you're just a kind person. Like, do you know what I mean?
Why did I do that? Like, you know what I mean? I would have campaigned for myself if I felt like I was in danger or if they were feeling a type of way. But TNT, they really did me dirty.
Well, I just don't know why, like, yeah, that's just weird. That they, like, just, like, kept almost asking for advice, you know?
Yeah.
I think it just genuinely came down between you and Tina. You know?
I can't believe I got picked over Tina. Like, they're two.
It's the two, but I think it's because, like, you are just, like, such a competitor. You know? Whether or not you see it or not.
I guess. I feel like that these early comps have been really like anyone's game, but the ones coming up, like in the future, they're memory, they're the days, and there'll be physical. Like, I'm going to shit the bed. I don't even know what day it is today. I don't.
Me.
I really don't. Like, I know none of the days. I haven't worked out once since I've been here.
Fair.
Like, you know what I mean? I can see how I'm a threat now, but as we get going, it ain't going to be me.
That's fair. I think, yeah, that was just, like, a big part of it. Is it's, like, potentially, like, you could just keep winning, or, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. But no.
Or that, like, you just have one this far, you know what I mean? That's why it's hard, because, like, you're like, I want to do well in the game, but then, like, if I do well, like, it's that put a fucking target on my back.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
For sure.
And it's like, oh, so you're penalized for doing well, but then you're also penalized for not doing well.
Literally.
So it's like, what am I supposed to do then? I think that's what makes the game so hard. You know? Because then people are like, yeah, put them on the block because they literally do nothing. And then people are like, put them on the block because all they do is win.
Crazy.
So it's like, what do you want me to do?
Yeah.
Have you talked to anyone else or just Beth? Have you talked to... You said you haven't talked to TNT.
No, I have not.
Because you've just been avoiding.
I don't even know what to say to them. Thanks for throwing me under the bus when I was just trying to have your back. I know Tina's voting for Tara, so I just feel like...
Yeah, I mean, like, why... Like, why? I'm not going to go.
Yeah, I'll probably say something, like, just to make it not awkward. Like, don't worry, it's fine. It's a game.
Yeah, like, I understand, like, you're obviously going to vote for Tara to stay.
Yeah, like, it's obvious.
Like, that's
fine.
your duo partner, so... Wait, so you haven't talked to anyone else besides Beth?
The guys were in the room.
Oh, okay.
Like, they were there.
Oh. And they still just said nothing.
Yeah, not really. Like, I just kind of said my piece, and I just wanted to, like, I was just stunned. So I was like, I need to, like, grab my thoughts, and, like, we'll talk tonight.
Yeah, and that's why I felt so bad when you were like, girl. I was shocked at, like, the speech.
Yeah, like, I was like, oh.
I was like...
I don't know why she said all that stuff, but okay.
Yeah, I was just like, what?
That was kind of rude. Like...
That was kind of rude. No, that's why I literally looked at her and I was like, what? I was like, not that speech. Like, obviously, like, I had inklings between you two, but I didn't think that you'd have, like, a full speech. You know?
Yeah.
Like, I thought it would be more so, like, you know what, I've, like, thought about things, blah, 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 and I want to put a big competitor up next to Tara.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's what I thought it would be.
Mm-hmm.
Not, like, a full speech and a half.
Yeah, that definitely hurt.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I just, like, I noticed you're, like, laying low, and I just didn't know, like, if you wanted to just be alone.
Yeah, like,
I feel,
stuff? Yeah.
Because I know that's me.
Yeah, I just needed, like, a little.
Me, I'm like, I'm just gonna go lay down. Don't mind me. I'm fine. Don't come check in, please. I mean, it's Monday, right?
Yeah, it's Monday.
Yeah, lots of time to talk. Lots of times to chat.
What kind of thing should I say? You want me here, right? Do you?
Can you imagine? I'm like, no, I hate you.
I know, or imagine I'm just like sitting here and like, I don't know.
No, obviously. I want you here. I just like, to be honest, I just feel like done dirty from last week.
Really?
Yeah.
But I didn't do you dirty.
I mean, yes and no at the same time.
You think so?
Yeah. I think that's why I was just like, well.
You were not my target, and I think that shows. I'm sorry.
No, I know. I just like,
That's
I don't know.
fair.
You know what I mean? Like, I just felt like done dirty in a way. Like, I was still thrown up there.
I
you
was,
know?
yeah. I only did it for the vote. Man, when I say I was getting dirty looks every place I turned.
Really?
Yes.
See, I didn't know that.
No, like, I'm talking like, like I cried about it once.
Stop.
Like, yes. Like, I could cry about it again.
Stop.
Like, even, like, when the Expedia room opened, like, it's just, like, I literally went in there, sat down instantly. Brayden, you want to go? Like, you know, and I'm just like, oh, my God.
See, like, I didn't notice that, no.
Oh,
I'm
my God.
sorry.
I would go into a room, and I was just like, yo, they are going to turn on me. Like, this is not good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I thought it was the right move. I had, obviously, people in my ear that were suspecting.
Of course. And Jamie, obviously people are going to feed you things or say things because they want you to do. Like, oh, it could potentially be Vic. Like, let me go say this thing to her. You know?
Like, I got a lot of info.
Of course.
But, yeah, I understand.
I think that's just like, that was just honestly what it was for me. You know?
For sure. And, like, I just wanted to have, like, my moment with Canada, too. Like, you know?
No, of course. I get that. Yeah. I don't know. I just felt like when me and Austin came to for the veto.
I actually was going to use it. That's what's fucked. Rohan convinced me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was convinced. And also her thing was very good.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's why.
That's true. There was a point where I was crying with her because I was so sorry. Like, I've made a huge mistake. That actually happened.
Okay.
There was a part of me where I was like, I made a big mistake. Because at the end of the day, I think I did it for personal reasons, not game reasons. And for that, I regret it.
Okay, that's fair.
And I truly mean that.
Okay. I believe you. I do.
Okay. Like dead ass. Dead ass. I was like, oh my God.
Well, yeah, Austin told me that you were very upset. And I think that's when we like both realized like, oh, it's not Ty. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I felt like a bag of dicks for sure.
Yeah, because I was like, why would she feel so bad? I was like, something she did it. And then I was like, oh, that's why.
I was bawling. I was not okay.
Well, you know, and obviously it's hard when someone's like begging to you to like keep them
hard.
and you're the one that put them there and they don't know.
Well, yeah.
And they're like, I love you so much. Like, you're such like a great person. Like, it makes you feel like garbage. I get that.
Garbage. It was really rough. It was really rough. Like, at the end of the day, like that, I feel like that's yeah. Anyway, I'm like scared to talk now because I don't want to dig myself in a hole.
No, it's fine. I would rather you just be honest because
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you too. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. You gotta be. Yeah.
No, I get it. And like even when I told Austin, is I was like, at least like you got out on a just twist, and like you didn't get sent home by Tara. Like, do you know what I mean?
God damn.
Like to me, I'll be more annoyed if it's like, oh, Tara sent me out of the game, than like, oh, I got kicked out by a twist.
Yeah. I didn't enjoy the twist, to be honest. Like, I got nothing. It wasn't it. I just got blood on my hands, sweet. And pinned as a comp beast.
Yeah, now, at this point, everyone's like, oh yeah, so she's won 3 out of 5. You know, that's literally what people are saying.
Yeah. It's just like fucked. The first one I didn't get slopped. The second one I literally won by default. And this one was pure ass luck. I counted the falling rocks.
Did you get exact?
No, I got the same as Tara.
Oh.
And
Okay.
I like literally was shocked. Like, I have ADHD. I was checking my thing. I was singing Bad Baby. Like, what I said was honest.
Yeah. So you're a lucky girl. You're a lucky girl.
But I know the memory, the days, the physical ones are coming.
Well, even like the last memory one. Like, do you know what I mean?
Sweet. Third question out.
Yeah, no, I see what you mean. It's just like, it's a lot. And like, looking back, it's like, what I've done things different, I don't know. Like, you know?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, I think that was just like the only thing for me is that I was just like, oh, like I feel like I was like done dirty and that like, I thought that like at least like you'd be like just be upfront, but not even tell me. But you know what I mean? Just be like, listen, like I've been feeling the kind of way.
I just wanted to have that with Canada. Like, it was the first ever. Like, I just
Of
was trying
course.
to do, like, you know, and at first I thought I wasn't allowed to talk about it. And
Of course,
like,
and then, yeah.
and then I was like, and then it just made it awkward. I'd already jumped into my facade. Like,
No,
and
of course.
I was literally sitting there like, what? Okay, like, I guess now, like, you know, and I was just too far deep.
No, that's fair. No, and like obviously that like that part like I don't like that's like whatever.
And like, you know, they're I don't know what it is. They're scary, you know. The three.
Oh, yeah,
like,
of
there's
course.
something about them that you're like, you know,
Oh,
you don't. They're
100%.
great people. You don't want to go. Like, I don't know. They're just obviously
No, they definitely
threats.
have that like pull.
Yeah.
You're like I don't want to go against them. Like they seem fine. Like they seem cool.
And I really felt like Austin had been doing me dirty for a while. Like, I told her I didn't want to be so like separate anymore. Like, I remember I was saying like it's good to be apart.
Yeah.
And then I was saying, okay, I don't like that anymore. Like,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
literally on an island alone, and nothing changed. It actually got worse. So I was like,
Oh, okay.
you guys don't trust me.
Yeah, and see, I didn't realize that. That like you were feeling more like I need to get closer to people. Like I don't like
Yes.
being so far apart.
No, it was becoming too much.
Fair. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that like that's like how you felt at all, or else I genuinely would have come talk to you. I think that was like the thing also is that like me and Austin were like, oh, like, we were never ever coming after back ever. Like that was never ever like on our docket at all. So then we were like, oh, so we just got done dirty.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
See, I didn't even know that. Like, I couldn't
course,
even read
right?
you guys. I was like, whoa.
And that's where we were just like, oh, like okay, well,
Sorry.
no, it's fine. But like we said, like it was like it's a big game move. Like it's still a move. Do you know what I mean?
I guess not the right one. It wasn't the right one.
I think that's just like the thing of the game, you know? You do like what you think is right and like you just have to deal with whatever happens next.
Yeah,
Right? Regardless.
for sure.
But yeah, no, I don't want you to just lay down and just give up. No.
No, I won't. I hope you can support me.
Of course.
I hope that I'm closer with you than Tara. Like, I just, like, I'm assuming, you know,
course.
I'm hoping we can still kind of stick together. I don't really have anyone in this game, so I would really appreciate any help.
Yeah, I think generally just talking to people and just, you know, just being like what can I do? You know?
Absolutely.
Crazy game, man.
It
Crazy
really
game.
is. This game, man, it really is something. Like, it's just a game, but it's, like, not. Like,
No, of course. Like that's what I was saying to who was I saying that to? I think it was like Jet, that it's like we all literally like get upset about having to just like go back to our regular lives. Like it's not like we're
Yeah.
like going to like some like horrible place or like having to do something horrible after. It's like you just go back to what you're doing before. And everyone's like, I don't want to do that. You know? Like it's crazy like how much like this game like really just like envelops who you are.
absolutely.
Only takeout.
Restaurants, malls.
I'm
Definitely
sure.
hard on the businesses, that's for sure.
Exactly, it sucks.
One nice thing about it here is like we know we're safe. You know what I mean? It's gonna be weird to get back out there and think like, oh shit, like
You have to be extra
I
careful.
could
and-
be, you know, I could catch the coronavirus.
Yeah,
Wow, that's going to be something to get used to again.
it is.
It
actually.
is.
Yikes.
Yeah, that's going to be an adjustment again.
I wonder how I'm gonna do driving.
What do you mean? How you're going to, how you're
I haven't
gonna
driven in 2 months.
I'm sure it'll come back to you.
Hopefully.
What's it like outside, B?
It's pretty good.
Still cloudy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still need a little jacket.
Who's out there now, do you know?
It was just me and Brayden.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I feel a bit hot from yesterday still, being in the sun.
Yeah, it was hot yesterday. It was hot as fuck.
Yeah, it was really hot yesterday, actually. Normally like that here this time of year?
Like what?
Is it normally that hot this time of year?
Oh, no, not
No?
that hot. Like, it's usually hot. Well, it's getting into April, I
I think it's because
guess.
we're like confined in a box and the sun just
Yeah.
hits us, you know what I mean?
It's definitely harder then.
Like if we were outside,
Yeah.
it probably wouldn't be as hot.
Yeah.
My guess.
Yeah, it was hot yesterday.
That was crazy. My arms are starting to get dark again.
Yeah, I could definitely see colors in your arms.
Yeah, I get really dark. It's insane, honestly. The drastic change my skin goes through. Well, I mean, you could see it up here.
Yeah, you can see, noticed it on your arms last night.
That's nuts.
Yeah, I get pretty dark pretty quick, actually. Like, if I'm out in the sun, my skin definitely gets darker.
I'm also gonna look forward to being back to my freezers. Just
Your
all the
what?
food and stuff we had there,
Oh.
the options, the seafood.
Mm.
And I know my sister's putting together a package for me for sure. Because it's harvest season there. So they're, even in my letter, they said they have cockles.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, so I know that means they have scallops and they got more salmon and more hallie, more crab. Ooh,
Likes the seafood.
it's a way of life there. It's just second nature. Cod, we eat a lot of cod.
Yeah.
We never batter it though.
Oh, really?
Only halibut. We never batter cod ever.
Really?
Yeah, it's like
Battered cod is good.
I know it's good.
With a nice thin
I've
batter.
been enjoying it more and more lately, but we always just eat it like baked or smoked.
Yeah. Pan fry it. Grill it up. Cod au gratin.
Conversations that I want to have with individuals, and I don't know if I should wait until tomorrow, if I should just have them when I have them. Like right now would be a great time to talk to you because we're here.
You want to chat?
We might as well, because I'm kind of in a position where, like, especially as things get closer, I don't want it to seem like I'm just pulling people in rooms just because, not that I find it disrespectful, but it's a little disrespectful. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not to mention I'd like to have like more like organic conversations with people anyway. And I will be pitching to like individuals. I honestly don't think I even need to say anything about Vic at this point. Like, if you had a decision whether or not you wanted to keep her for reasons that had to do with her, it's got nothing to do with me regardless. I would only want to give you reasons to keep me on top of that. So like I've said from the beginning, I don't like to throw people under the bus. I'm not going to do it in this circumstance, even if I get tossed under the bus. But for you, I think I've been like pretty clear that I felt really good about you since the beginning. My story has always kind of been the same on the board, where when it was like the house is split into sides and choosing sides, I've never fully committed to sides because there were kind of sketchy people in the house that I thought were playing both sides anyway. And I would prefer to work with people. That's always been my stance. It still remains. Moving into next week, if I should survive, I think that the house has a clear target. For my game, I don't know if it would be in my best interest to go against the house. I think that would put me in a bad situation moving forward. And that is in the occasion if I actually win something. I don't know if I would even win. But now that the numbers are dwindling, new decisions have to be made. Like, I've always wanted to be fluid in this game. I don't want to get stubborn and stuck on one thing. I don't think that does you any favors. And honestly, I've always wanted to work with you. I like that you're a straight shooter. I like the way that you communicate. I like that you listen. Those are attributes for me and you. I also think if I stay, my name is still a pretty easy name to say that doesn't really get any blood on anyone's hands, because now it's said, it's said. I anticipate that Vic's pitch might have things to do personally with me. That could give me shade moving into the next week. That might not be good for my game. I can't control that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, like I wouldn't expect you to come here and throw Vic under the bus.
It's just not my style. I wouldn't want to do it. That doesn't mean that I don't think that she got herself into this situation.
Oh, 100%. I don't think anybody would disagree with you, including her.
No. I do think she was kind of playing both sides a little. Like, in the invisible HOH situation, for example, if she was with you guys, she should have just told you. Not even told you. She shouldn't have never made it look like it was you and been hard that it was you. You know, like, if that's the side that she had chosen, hey, fair enough. That's what you have to do with that. I don't think it's going to be like an easy cut and dry situation. I think she's a great player. I don't think that I'm sitting in a position where I'm like, oh, I got this. I'm sure she will say, this is me assuming, that she will say that I'm protected by numbers right now. Why keep someone who has numbers? But I don't think that my numbers have everything to do with me per se. More so what her action caused those to be my numbers. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I do.
Like, if you vote to keep me, I don't think that's necessarily because you're choosing to work with me over Vic. I think Vic put you in a position where you can't trust her.
I would sort of agree with that. Like,
Yeah.
the one thing I'll say is, like, one thing I do feel certain about is I know Vic's not putting me up next week
Yeah.
if she stays.
Yeah.
Right? And, like, when it comes to you, I know we haven't talked about that.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's more so about, like, where's your head about, the numbers are dwindling. So
Yeah,
it's like,
well, the
reality.
numbers are dwindling, and if I'm in a position when I win, I honestly have to have a lot of conversations with people. There is a person in the house that is proving to be very dangerous, whether I like him personally or not. Would it be sacrificial for me to lay down my game to protect him in that scenario?
Lay down your game to protect.
We can just say it's Roe.
Yeah,
Roe has now won 3 vetoes. He is a massive target.
I agree.
If I were to win HOH, is it actually in my benefit down the road to protect him? Do you see what I mean? Probably not. But there's also the conversation of, if we're going to talk about how we get him out, does he go flat out? Is it a back door? Is it like, there's other elements to it. For you and me personally, I don't want you to leave this house. You would not be a target for me at all, because I have felt good and I have wanted to work with you. And like, trust tree mode, there is a part of me, as much as we keep joking about me, you, Tina, and Kiefer, I see lots of benefits to that as things get down to the wire. It would just be a matter of conversations with people. I haven't had an opportunity where people have honestly told me what their moves are. I've had no power. I've had a lot of people talking about me. I haven't had a ton of people talking specific game and how they can benefit me at all. It's never even happened. And it would come down into a situation if I even could win, you know? Do you mind just 1 second?
Oh,
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, the reality is like, I don't see any benefit if I'm HOH of taking you out of this game.
Yeah.
Right? There's just no. I don't see how that works for me.
Yeah.
Right? And going forward, like as much as we joke about it, like it could be a reality for all of us to try to go forward in this game together. And I could see a path on how that's possible.
Yeah.
But I think more so my question to you is more so like, would you put me up? Because it's like, I know you'd have to have conversations to figure that out, but depending on whatever your plan is around if your target is Roe, like you're saying it is it you backdoor him? Okay, sure. If you're gonna backdoor him, that means you have to put two people up to do
For
that.
sure.
Am I one of those two people? I
Well,
think
what would you think would be the right call? You know what I mean? Like,
To get-
I have somebody who, like Jedson, who I think would want to ensure that he is in that veto so he could win it. Like, that is a conversation that would need to be had. Do you want to for sure be in the veto or not? What do you think? When you do have a player that is strong like that, that could potentially win another veto, you have to discuss options. And I would openly discuss those with you. Like, if you were like, look, I don't want to be sitting on the block at all.
I'm telling you that from now.
Yeah.
I don't want to be, like I'm telling
Yeah,
you
yeah,
now, I don't want to be put on that block. There's
Yeah,
a good chance I play in the
it's
veto
honestly
anyway.
being on the block sucks.
Like I really don't.
Yeah.
So it's like, can I get an assurance from you that I won't be, or you're gonna say you're not ready to give that? It's really up to you.
Yeah.
But like, that's what I'm curious about because like, for me, like I know Vic. Like if we're talking just straight up, I know Vic doesn't put me on the block.
Yeah.
This I know.
So, if you keep me,
Mm-hmm.
and if you were to win HOH next week, who would you put on the block?
Who would I put on the block? I mean, again, it depends on. It really depends on the scenario in which. And what I want to do. Would I put Roe straight up again? I might.
Yeah.
Like I might. The reality is that the numbers are dwindling. I'd rather take the risk with putting him up. Potentially.
Would you? Because now we're just having open conversations. Like, if I'm being honest about if I was in that situation, but I don't know how this would look, but I would almost put up Jed and Roe together. Do you know what I mean? You get to fight for your chance. I know that Jed thinks that he can beat him in a veto. I would be giving him that open opportunity, but I don't know if that looks terrible. Then I don't know if, do you know what I mean? If you didn't want to be in that scenario, I would see if I could avoid it. Jed has kind of said to me like that he would want to be in the veto against Roe. He thinks that he could beat him. And that would be a conversation that would have to be had. I don't know if that would piss him off. I don't know if he would want that. I don't know if you put Roe kind of next to a pawn. I don't know. I honestly don't. But for you, in my game, I don't want you to go. I have been wanting to work with you for a very long time. And I don't like to use my people as pawns unless I absolutely have to. And I don't think it's an absolute have to right now. You know? But I honestly, like, I don't know how I would just have to have conversations with people and see what they were comfortable with. If we put him up directly, somebody's got to sit next to him. Who is that person? Somebody that we put as a pawn who's not going to get mad, or somebody who has the potential to beat him?
So you're
What
saying-
is the backlash of that? I'm not saying that's what I would do.
But you're saying it could be me. You're saying it could be me that you put up.
No, I'm not saying that.
You're saying,
If you're like straight up being like, look, no, I don't,
no, I'm saying that.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
wondering, like,
no.
Would
Jed
you-
has kind of said to me, like, I don't know if that would be the position, but I know that Jed wants to play in that.
well, that's a conversation for Jed. I don't
And then
want to
that's
speak
another
for Jed.
conversation, right?
I wouldn't speak on his behalf. What I know
Yeah.
is like, I don't want to be on the block.
Fair.
I'll happily compete.
Fair.
But I just want to know is,
Who would you put sitting next row? Would you put me?
would I put you? No, I don't think so.
I think a lot of people would put me, like, just after this week. Honestly, it sounds kind of crazy. If I survive, it's not in my best interest to win.
HOH?
there's so many scenarios where I would be going on the block probably anyway. So like in that sense, like yes, for sure, I would definitely want to win.
The thing is, it's like there's so many scenarios in which you don't go home,
Yeah.
right? The problem with me is if I get put up on the block,
Yeah. Not necessarily.
not like I don't want to say it's likely, but
Not necessarily.
but it's more likely.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's still in people's heads that I'm this big, strong guy that could win at some point.
I think you have very good personal relationships, and I think you have very good social game. I don't think you're as big as a target as you think.
I'm not saying I'm a huge one,
Yeah.
which is why I'm kind of asking you whether or not you put me on the block.
Yeah.
'Cause
Honestly, I'd prefer not to. I wouldn't want you to be on the block on my HOH, and I wouldn't want you to go on my HOH. The real question is, who do I put up? You know?
You must have an answer for that deep down.
No, honestly, I don't really. In my head, I think, would it be Jed and Roe? Because I know Jed wants to see if he can beat Roe. If Jed wins the veto, then a pawn goes up and Roe goes home. But would Jed be upset if I did that? I don't know. That would have to be a conversation that I'd have to have with him. But at the end of the day, like he's winning a lot, and like
He's beat everybody in here
Yeah.
except Kiefer.
yeah, he would be very difficult to get out for sure. And I honestly think we're in the same position for very different reasons. Like if he wins, I'm probably sitting on the block just because
If Roe wins.
I would think so. I don't know for sure, but he's in a position where he needs to start making deals and protecting his game as well. I'm not oblivious to that fact. If I survive this week, I'm still not in the greatest position. And I don't know how to properly navigate to put myself in a better position. And I still know that people look at me and Tina as like a full pair.
Yeah, they could use one vote.
Yeah.
But do I think they take you out for it? No.
Yeah. Plus, there's doubles coming up. Like, there's a lot of things to consider.
There are a lot of scenarios to consider. Like one thing I'll say is that, like, yeah, I don't think, to be honest, like I don't think there's a scenario in which you go home within the next couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Right? Do I think you could touch the block potentially? I guess depending on who wins.
Yeah.
Right?
And that's fair. Anybody could touch the block.
Anybody could. But like, in terms of your path forward, like, I think there'll probably come a point where you just have to win, like any
Absolutely.
of us.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
But winning comes.
Do I
with,
think that's next?
winning comes with big responsibility too, right? Like even
Comes
look
with price.
at Beth's situation. It's a classic example. Like, how can you navigate? The whole point is when you are in an HOH position, sure, make a move that's good for your game. But you also have to set yourself up so that you can actually survive the next week.
Yeah.
That's very pivotal. Beth was in a position where, like, because it got filtered out, she didn't really have a choice but to put up Vic. The repercussions would have been too big, you know?
I mean, she had choices.
Totally.
I wouldn't say like she didn't have a choice.
No, but I think it would have, like, gotten back to Vic. It could have gotten very messy. This, I think, is a little bit, if it goes as planned, in my opinion, it's cleaner for her.
Yeah, like I think, but I also think this was a tough move to make.
Oh,
You know what I mean? Like
absolutely.
it wasn't the easy obvious move.
No, God.
Like, I think it was like,
No, I think her target straight up was Roe. Like that was like the, and then what do you do after that? And that's like the other option you bring up. Like, do you want to give Roe a chance to play in a veto? Do you want to roll the dice to see if he doesn't get picked? I don't know.
it's an interesting conversation.
It really is. There's a lot of like moving parts to it. But I wouldn't want you to go. I don't think you leaving is beneficial for me because I don't think you're coming for me. I don't have a reason to come for Ty. I don't. You've never given me an inkling. I feel like we have good, open conversations. I think there's potential to be working together again and moving forward. It wouldn't make any sense for me to make you a target for me because I don't think I'm a target to you.
Oh, you're not. You're really not. I'm honest about that. Like, I think we can agree we have mutual targets for next week.
I think everybody can.
Yeah. It's like how we go about it. Because really, realistically, it's like, yeah, Vic was a very tough move, but it was a tough move because she's a strong player.
Yeah.
Like, if we're looking at, if we're ranking resumes right now,
Yeah. Well,
Vic is number 1.
yeah, well,
And
I think
Roe is
it's
right under her.
if you are like dead set saying you're not the invisible HOH, she's got 3 HOHs. That's big. And honestly, I don't know if she would have been more open with you guys. I don't know why she made that move and then was vocal in the way that she was about Beth. That didn't make sense.
Why she made what move? Oh, the move to not put
Well,
us
like
up?
to put up like Austin and Brayden. You know what I mean? Perfect. That's what everybody had kind of said the week before anyway. I don't know why she would. I didn't understand some of the things. It was hard to see where she was really at.
Yeah. There was some lack of clarity around that. And then it's like the trust factor, like she did such a really good job acting during that invisible HOH that everybody in here was convinced.
Yeah.
It seems like 8 of us were convinced, or 7 of us were convinced that it was me.
Yeah.
The majority of us were convinced it was me, and I'm like, are you guys kidding me?
I honestly didn't think that it was you.
Really?
No.
Because I'm looking around the room like, yeah, set up. Like, you guys are not, like, these moves are so obvious that, like, it's set up to look like it was me.
Well, I had my reasons why I didn't think it was you. I knew I didn't get that slot pass. I knew she had it. If you weren't, why wouldn't you use it? You wouldn't use it if you were trying to conceal. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you were the invisible HOH and you just threw Vic on the block, or I mean on slop, you'd be like, fuck you, I got my pass. I'm not eating slop. And I knew that she didn't have it because I knew it was only between me and her, and I didn't get it. But if she would have used it, then that also looks kind of obvious, you know? Like, I don't know.
So,
I don't know. I don't like sitting next to her.
no, it's tough, because, like,
I think she's like a great person. I think she has a great story. I think she will continue to inspire people and bring so much like light and joy into the world, but I also want to be here too.
that kind of is what it is.
Yeah. Like, I have a story too.
We all deserve to be here.
Yeah. And if I went out after that stupid shovel contest, I'm telling you, like, I honestly don't even care if, like, if next week I'm back on the block and there's a veto, that at least it's something that I can kind of physically do. I felt very helpless in that moment. I know that you were frustrated and you really wanted to win it just for, like, why can't I figure this out? But for me to be in a position where it's like, wow, like, my body type can't physically do this. And if I went home after that, like, that would be really hard. If I get tossed on the block and it's a veto and it's something that I can actually, like, do my best, try my best, and it's still not, I still lose, but it's like more like fair and square, and I go, well, then F it, you know? So for that reason, I'm obviously super stoked that Beth made the move that she did.
Well, yeah, Beth guaranteed you wouldn't go home this week.
Yeah. And I mean, like, that's like a huge, that's a big deal to me. Sometimes you don't know people's intentions until you see their actions.
I know.
I haven't been in a position in power to fully show that. But I'm telling you, if I was, you would not be a target for me. At all.
I believe you.
And I do agree with you that if you were sitting on the block, depending on who you were sitting next to, you could go home. So I don't know if I would risk that. But we'd have to have a serious conversation about how to make that next move. Because somebody's got to sit on it.
I know. I know. It's a tough one. Because
It is.
essentially, like, nobody ever wants to be on the block.
No, it's awful.
Being real. Right?
It's
But
awful. It's not a good feeling.
for whatever target your target is, it's like you just got to look at.
I think the house
scenarios.
has one target. It would be foolish of me. I don't know how I would rebound after that. Do you know what I mean? The numbers are dropping. People are looking at individual games. How can you move forward?
Yeah, we're there now.
Yeah.
No, I hear you. I hear you, Tara. Yeah, like, it's only getting harder, like I said yesterday.
No, for sure. And I really like, even this situation right now, man, like things could change. People could change their minds.
Good.
Absolutely. Like, I'm not sitting in a spot like, I don't feel like the worst possible case scenario, but people can change their minds at any time. I'm aware of that.
No, you're right. But yeah, I still don't think it'll go home. I still don't think it happens.
I know. How do you think, like, because I haven't even, like, spoken to Vic yet. I've been, like,
What do I think? What? I had a brief talk with her.
I know. I just, like, feel like crap because I do really care about her as a person. I'm treading lightly because I understand the awkwardness of it.
Yeah, like what are you asking? Like, how would you navigate that?
Yeah.
Well, it depends. Like, do you want to have a chat with her, or do you want to just more so like give her a hug and see if she's okay?
I want to give her a hug, see if she's okay, and maybe, like, have, like, a little chat and just be like, look, you do you, I'm going to do me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'd probably wait till a bit later, but I feel like she'd be open to that.
Yeah.
It seems like she's genuinely just sad,
Yeah.
to be honest, and like heartbroken. Because like obviously, like her and I had a really good relationship,
Yeah.
and if this is something that if this decision was made, she'd probably understand that
You knew about it?
I knew about it, and I was okay with it.
Yeah.
So for me, like it's heartbreaking as well.
Yeah.
I mean, I have my reasons why I'm okay with it, for
Yeah.
sure. Like, it makes a lot of sense game-wise. And then relationship-wise, there are a lot of questionable things that happen.
Yeah.
There are reasons,
Yeah.
right? So, but it's tough, no matter what, because it's like, I love Vic.
Yeah.
I didn't want to see her go like this, especially if like she may not even make jury, but like, it is what it is. We're here now.
Yeah.
It hurts,
Yeah.
but it's like, that's the game. Hurt me when Toya left too.
For sure.
That one burned as well. It's the game. So, yeah, I think like she'd be open for a chat.
Yeah. Like, I don't have to, like, I think people, like, would know me well enough. Like, I'm not, like, if she doesn't want to talk, that's like, I'll respect what she wants. You know? Do I hope that I get the opportunity to be like, girl, I love you. Like, I'm grateful that I met you. You know what I mean? Like, I am grateful for Vic. I don't like that I'm sitting next to her, but I also can't carry the weight of some of the choices that she made.
Yeah, I know.
And I can't carry the weight of any repercussions that she may say. I can't own all that. I'll own what is true, you know?
Everybody has gone home so far for a reason.
1000%.
It's not like anybody went home by accident yet.
No. Like, people made decisions.
I put them in situations that they were in,
Yeah.
right? Julie made her choices. Josh made his choices. Latoya made her choices.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't take those, like,
Kyle made his. Austin made hers. They all made their choices.
yeah, as much as they're hurt, and then you just have to hope that the choices that you're making. But, like, some things are obviously, like, I don't know, whatever she said about the bag, as if I instigated that. Like, I just wanted to be like, can you guys close your eyes and picture me doing that in that room?
No.
Like, talking about tossing best personal belongings out into space. Like,
No.
if you close your eyes, can you picture
No.
how that could have went down?
No.
You know?
There's no way I could sit there and even like.
No, I told her not to do it. I told her it was foolish. I was like, don't do that.
Honest, like if we're being honest, I don't think she was gonna do it. I think she was just
No.
talking nonsense.
Oh, talking nonsense, but she was for real.
No, I know she was
No.
talking, but she wouldn't have thrown the bag. That
Yeah,
would
yeah,
have
yeah.
been.
No, I think she might have. I don't know.
She's a good
I don't-
actress. She had us
What?
convinced that she wasn't one of the have-nots.
Yeah.
Like, or she wasn't the HOH when she was. Like, she looked at you like you put her on slow, and it was her.
Yeah.
Think about that for a second.
Yeah.
And you look convinced that it was real.
Yeah, I was like, what are you looking at me for?
Like, really let that sink in for a second.
No.
She's good.
She's made mistakes, but she's played a really good game.
I agree. Too good though.
A little too.
A little too good. They did a little too much.
She's a dope chick, though.
I know.
She could come back for All Star. She's gonna be okay.
Yeah. I know.
Who knows? There could be a twist. You never know. It could come on Thursday. There could be like, Canada has decided to save one of the nominees. You never know. Like, that is how Erica went out. They saved the redheaded guy. And then there was like a snap. Like, you never know. There's still a chance that she could stay and I could go. You don't know. I just have to feel good about the conversations that I have and move forward and hope that I stay. And hope that I get a better opportunity to do something in this game, because I haven't been able to make any choices. If I keep losing, like, anybody take me to final two, because I will not win. I don't have anything. I don't have anything on a.
Thank you. Like cookies and cream or something?
He comes out
What is going on?
Post-workout?
post-workout.
Like, what is going on with you? You especially. What is going on?
I haven't had one in like 5 days, really.
Just, I hear you pumping weights that catch you out here after. That's hilarious.
This is my protein, man. This is all I can get.
This is his protein.
Yeah, I gotta start working out every day that we have the gym. I can't take any days off where we have the gym.
Yeah.
I know.
So are you working out tonight, Ty?
Probably.
You're the night guy of the workout. He works out at night.
Sometimes I do midday. Today I was hungry all day, so I was waiting to have like a lunch. And then I was gonna do it, and then it doesn't look like I'm having a lunch.
Yeah.
So maybe after dinner.
You go work
do
out. I was just asking him, do you, outside the house, do you have specific days for certain things?
In terms of working out?
Yeah, or do you do?
Let's no.
Yeah. No.
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's a share program, it's like
Yeah.
they don't give you
I
the
guess so.
helmets.
Yeah. So it's not like you can.
Yeah. It's actually bad, but sometimes I wear my headphones too.
Oh, same.
So
And,
if you have like,
Here's the other people.
Yeah.
so if you have like, say for instance, like your own bike that you want to bike around, is it mandatory for you to wear a helmet then?
I don't think
No.
so.
Go away. It's mandatory for. We have to wear helmets home on bikes.
Oh,
no matter
really?
where you're biking. Whether
I
it's
would. I
in a
just
Do you
park
want a
anywhere.
jacket?
Sorry?
You look freezing.
Oh no, I'm okay actually.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I feel good. I would take one. It's just like if I'm using the bike share, like I don't want to have to carry it everywhere.
Yeah.
In Montreal, I had a membership for the bike share.
Really?
So for the summer, you pay like a couple $100 or maybe $150. You can take the bike as much as you want all summer.
Oh, that's cool.
So I would just ride it to work, ride it to where. It's like you can ride it and go out. Like it was just like,
Yeah. Honestly, it's the best thing I've ever got. Like,
Yeah,
Makes sense.
I wish they implemented something like that back home in the downtown area. The rural areas, it wouldn't make sense because everything's just so spaced out, right? But the downtown area, that'd be cool.
yeah, it's a big thing cities are doing. Like they're just getting really creative
Yeah.
about how they do these kind of things. Love it. Do you guys have Do you guys have rideshare there?
What's that?
Like the Uber?
the car ride share.
No, we have the only, I guess, transportation, so to speak, down there, like,
Like
well, they're
taxis?
But
Yeah.
other than that, it's like just like the Metro City Bus.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
That's it. So there's no Ubers or anything like that.
Same thing with van, right? Didn't it take a while to get
just
over to
got
van?
it.
Yeah.
Like when I was there, they were just like launch this year. Like it
Yeah.
was just new. Took them a long time to get it.
I got to prep some muffins for everybody.
I'll give you a hand.
Actually, I was gonna ask for another slot bucket so we can make like heavier batches. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then we can just make like two full
Kiefer's got
things.
some stuff in the oven. I told everybody I'd make them, but I was like, I want to just be prepping all these muffins by myself.
I'll give you a hand with it.
I'm like, I'll wait till somebody wants to hang out with me in there.
Whenever you want to go do it, I will.
He's got some stuff in the oven right now,
Oh, he's
so
got
it's,
some
it's
crumbling?
kind of no rush. I think he's got 2 trays in there.
All right.
Smells good though.
Yeah, doesn't smell bad.
Would you move to the city?
Pardon?
Would you move to Toronto?
If I was in a different stage of my life, maybe.
Oh yeah.
But at this point, probably not. No. You know, mom and dad are getting older, and
How old
my
are your parents?
godson's home, and mom and dad are 65. But you know, you want to spend every time you can, right?
Oh, for sure. And they're
How close
retired,
is-
obviously, at this point.
Pardon?
Are they retired?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
How
I
close
don't,
is
nobody
it?
pays attention to the 65 retired age anymore.
How close are they where I live?
Yeah.
Oh, I can literally get there in my car in like 5 minutes.
Oh, okay. Like
Yeah,
real
so
close.
They're not far at all, which is good. So we usually get together for Sunday dinners, and
Every Sunday.
every Sundays, mom has a jigs dinner.
With your brother too, he
Like-
comes to
Yeah.
those? Yeah.
Yeah.
Do
So
you and Sherry have 2 cars
yeah, we have
to get to
cars.
work? Yeah. Well,
Well,
When work
we
was a
work in the
thing.
same building anyway, so
oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
so it's convenient that way,
But different,
especially in the
different
winters.
companies though, right?
No, she does
Oh,
the
she's
accounting
just
for the
different
company I work
department. Okay.
work with. Yeah. So it's good that way, especially in the winters, because it's like, why take 2 cars in the winter?
Yeah.
But sometimes we need to take 2 cars because she has things that she needs to do, or I got to go to meetings, or so.
That's perfect.
Yeah. Works
My
out.
dad used to be an accountant. Did I tell you that?
Oh yeah, he used to be an accountant.
Well, he still is. He still has his membership.
Oh okay.
But he went back to school and became a chiropractor at like 28.
How does he like comparing? Does he like
Oh
chiropractor
yeah, it's
better?
like night and day. He loves being a chiropractor. He was an accountant, I guess, for like a few years, and he wasn't vibing with it, so
Yeah.
went back to school. A lot of people do
Good for him.
science and then business, but
Yeah.
he did business and then science.
Did the reverse.
Yeah.
No, good for him.
Who do you think's going to be first one to take a cold shower?
Well, I just worked out, so I was gonna take one. Braden was like, I wanted to do cardio today, but now I don't know. I might go try it.
So if we hear you scream, we'll just leave you.
Oh my God, Ty in the shower is going to be awesome.
Y'all know I'm gonna hate it.
Oh my God. Take a close up. Get the close up on him.
Actually, I didn't sweat too much, so maybe I might just avoid
Might
it.
delay it a bit.
Yeah,
I'm just not gonna shower.
just put deodorant on for 3 straight days.
Cake on deodorant every
Guys
chance
can get
you
away with it. I got to wash my hair.
I could just wash it in the sink, honestly. Do the taps still have hot water?
No.
Is that-
I think everything's
Nothing.
cold.
Well, can I boil water?
What are you gonna do? Fill up the bathtub with a bunch of kettles of water?
Sometimes you have to do that when the hot water's out.
You do.
I've done that before.
I might actually do that. boil water, add some cold, and then like just wipe myself down, and then one rinse with the tub of the water, and that's it. That's my shower.
It's the community bathtub.
That's actually, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's
so
actually
good.
not a bad idea.
I'm probably gonna do it.
Boil
There's
some
no
water.
way I stand in a cold shower. Let's be real.
Yeah.
I'll be screaming.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try it.
I've tried it before. It's not fun.
Cold shower.
Definitely wake you up in the morning though.
Yeah.
Do you want to
well,
know a tip about cold water so
What?
you don't feel as cold? Smile.
Smile.
No, it's like a scientific. My kids always watch these like science shows, and they're like they showed like a study of like people like doing like ice bucket things like with like their hands and their legs, and the people who had a smile on their face were able to hold it a lot longer by a lot.
Oh my lord.
Yeah. I don't know what it is about it, but they say I'm gonna try it. And get in there.
Walk by the shower and stare.
Yeah. My kids will laugh. They'll know why I'm doing it. I've never tested it before, but it was a thing.
That's what I did during the first challenge. The buckets one.
I don't know if it's something like smiling is like
He did too.
giving
He
your
had a smile
body
on your
signals
face
to
the whole
relax.
time.
I don't know.
He's like, I'm here, I'm Big Brother.
Yeah, I just smiled the whole time. It helped.
In the shower?
No,
No,
the first,
the
the
first
bucket
challenge.
challenge.
Oh, yeah.
He
Smiling
did every time.
actually
Every time I
helped me.
looked over, he
Yeah.
was smiling.
I don't know if smiling is like an automatic response to your body to relax. Do you know what I mean? When you're
It could
happy
be.
and you smile and your body's less tense.
Makes sense.
That's the only thing that I would.
That's why Ty smiles all the time.
He's just trying to get through the stress.
Trying to just trying to make it
handle
through
the
every day.
stress.
That's why when everybody saw me after the Invisible HOH, they're like, you look so happy. I'm like, 'cause I was stressed.
I do that sometimes. Or like you laugh when you're uncomfortable. And then people just think you're fully lying to them. I'm like, no, I'm just mad uncomfortable right now. And I'm
just
dippy.
gonna laugh. And I'm dippy.
I'm dippy, so I'm just laughing.
You have all these words I don't know the meanings to.
I had
Hey,
no
you're
idea
not
what
the
it was
only
either.
one. No, apparently nobody understands me in this house.
Dippy?
Dippy.
Never heard of that one.
I'll be using that one when I go home. Dippy.
What is it? Describe it again?
It's like ditzy.
Yeah.
It's the exact same thing as ditzy. It's just dippy.
Dippy.
It's like my mom and my aunt. Like that's their word. Like instead of saying ditzy, they're like, she's just dippy.
Dippy.
She's cute, but she's dippy.
Where's that word derived from?
I don't know.
It's
My
just-
aunt, my mom. That's where I heard it.
It's a nicer word for ditzy.
Yeah, ditzy is a little bit more like rude, right? Dippy's like
Dippy's fun.
Ditzy's almost like a negative, like you're not smart, you're ditzy.
Yeah.
Dippy is
Dippy's
like
just fun.
you're cute, but you know, you're dippy. you mean well.
You mean well, but you're dippy.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a nicer way.
It is.
Yeah. And then the equivalent for like a male would be dolt.
Dolt?
Dolt.
D-O-L-T?
Yeah, don't be a dolt.
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 Dolt and dippy.
Dolt and dippy.
Noted.
Okay.
Where did dolt come from?
Be
That's
a
from
dolt. That's a different one.
dolt.
Dolt originated when I was dating this one guy. He was a dolt.
He was a dolt.
He was great though. He was an awesome guy. He was just a dolt.
Hello.
Yep. I know. I was gonna make mums. I'm like, nobody's down here. There's a bunch of stuff in the oven. I'm gonna wait a minute.
No cardio?
Decided against it?
I don't want to shower twice.
We were thinking about boiling some hot water, using a hand towel.
Oh, like a bucket shower, like I did in Africa.
And then one bucket over the head.
No, that's not how you do it.
No, that's what Ty said.
I said you wash your body, soap up.
Yeah.
What are you gonna use as a
Mixed-
bucket? Like just a bowl?
Just use the pot of water. And then, yeah, you soap up, whole body, bum, asshole included. So we're clear.
Don't forget to dry.
But that goes last. You gotta leave the asshole last. So we're clear.
Just so we're clear.
And then
Yeah, don't use face cloth down there first.
you add some cold water to the hot water. Actually, it'd be warm at that point already, and just dump it all over you and rinse. And that's it.
I know, but I got a shampoo. I got a conditioner.
Yeah.
What do I do
was
about
just-
that?
I'm not going to wash my hair till Thursday,
Oh,
probably.
yeah, that's a you guys problem. You just use dry shampoo.
My hair doesn't really. I'll have to like either like wear
Yeah,
a
I can't
toque
do
or
the
put it
dry
in
shampoo in
braids.
my hair.
Why?
It's just
It looks
my
too
hair just
greasy. Like my hair.
becomes a birch broom in the fits.
What? Is that English?
Pardon me.
The first time she said it, I had the same reaction.
A Dutch room in the fits.
Birch broom in the fits.
Wait, say that again?
Worm.
Oh,
in the
yes.
fit.
The birch broom
Birch broom in the fits.
in the fits.
Right? You're like, what now?
You explain this, because the birch
did.
broom, when it's all curled up,
Frizzy hair, big hair.
frizzy and
Think what a birch broom looks like.
Okay.
All
wait.
tangly and knotted and just all over the place. And fits is like you're having a fits. Birch broom in the fits.
Sure. Whatever you tell yourself, girl.
Hey.
that expression is used for messy hair
Yeah.
and anything else?
No, just birch broom in the fits. You go out on a windy day back home, you got curly frizzy hair, you have a birch broom in the fits.
I like that.
Do you wear a hat a lot at home?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously not at work, but
No, yeah.
I straighten my hair mostly at home.
Oh, really? Would love to see that. I feel like it's a
It's a
totally
very long
different look.
process.
Yeah?
Well, luckily, we have nothing but time in here.
True.
Does anyone have a straightener here? Or-
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I love
I think we have like 12.
12
I
straighteners?
actually plug them all every night.
I didn't know if it was
The
a
house
thing.
ignites.
Really?
Yes, every night I'm like going to the HOH room, unplugging, walking through
No
our bathroom,
way.
unplugging.
I'm really weird with things like that too. Staying plugged in.
Dangerous.
Yeah.
Could you imagine we have to leave the house because someone left their straightener on and it lit something on fire?
Oh my god.
The irritation that would zoom through
Well,
my
it's a
body.
good thing
Oh,
then
yeah.
people go around and check.
The adjective.
Yeah,
Oh, you mean
literally.
like the season ends because of that?
Yeah, like they're like,
That
oh,
would
like
be
a part of
weird.
the bathroom caught on fire. It's not like it's non-repairable. Like, sorry, you guys are done.
That would be
You're joking.
ridiculous.
You're kidding.
This is how it
I'm
ends.
like, you're kidding.
You think it'd be we all split the money?
No, it would be used to fix the
Literally.
burnt down bathroom.
Literally. Like there's literally a pandemic going on, and we got ended from a straightener.
Well,
Good.
What time do we think
to
it is?
continue to check it then.
Maybe like 5.
It's right there.
The sun?
Yeah, so maybe
It's over there?
it's right there.
It's below the rim?
Just below.
Yeah, it's later than that. It's probably.
Me and Ty had an intense game of speed chess, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got me at the end.
When is the game over, bro?
What if you're just chasing?
Yeah.
I think there's a rule of number of moves and that ends in a stalemate or something, but I don't remember that rule.
Stalemate means nobody win. Oh no, stalemate means there's a winner.
Stalemate means it's a tie.
What?
If like,
Nah.
say you're like running around trying to checkmate her, and like you know you're gonna win, but you don't do it in a certain number of moves, then I think it's like technically a stalemate. But I
Ooh.
can't remember if that's a rule or not.
Ooh. So does that mean you tied your game?
Hold on. So if I have
Oh,
all
here
her
we go.
pawns and she has no attack pieces, but I can't.
But
stop-
If she keeps
you
getting
ju-
out of it and she can't and you can't checkmate her, I think there's a certain like if she just has her king or something. I think there's a certain number of moves. But honestly, I don't remember the rules, so don't take my word for it.
Okay, so when we were watching that show
Yeah,
with the girl that plays
Yeah.
chess,
yeah.
and like there were situations where she would just knock over her king, and it wasn't checkmate. What
That's
do you
when she
call
concedes. That's when
What-
she's
what-
like,
what are you
there's
talking
no.
it?
about?
Concede.
Yeah, it just means you surrender. Your
I don't think if you're like at that
'Cause
level
if
of
you're
chess
like, if
that you
she
want to
has
be in
her
a
king and
stalemate.
you just have like a bunch of pieces, then you're gonna win. She would just like. But a stalemate usually happens when it's like you each have like one king and one pawn on the board. Nobody's gonna win.
Oh, okay, but say like I have a horse, a bishop, or
Yeah.
I have a bishop.
Yeah, that's what I'm
rook.
saying. I don't know if
So you're
there's a
talking
certain
about
number
the
of
exact
moves that you
scenario
have to
that we
do
were
it. You have to
just
checkmate her in a certain number of moves.
I
He's-
want to make
he's
sure
trying
we
to get
didn't- I want to make
clarification
sure we
to make-
didn't tie. That's what I'm trying to
I
clarify.
don't remember the rule. I don't remember the rule.
I'm very big on if we're
Yeah.
doing something, there has to be a winner. There's a tie. I'm like, no. Wait a second. There's got to be a winner. People get mad at me about it in my real life.
I actually thought I was going to get you. I was
What do
so
you
close
want?
to get my queen back.
That's the competitive
You blocked me out.
nature.
If I lost, it's okay, but I just need to know there's a winner.
That's right.
No, it's a dub. It's a dub.
Are you guys the type when you lose against someone that you want them to win, or do you want them to also lose?
Pardon?
Wait, what?
Say it again.
Like, are you the type of person?
I know what you meant by that.
Where like if someone beats you and like let's say you're in a tournament.
Yeah.
And they beat you, do you then root for that person because they beat you, or are you like, no, that person needs to get their ass handed?
Oh.
Are they the only?
Like you don't know anyone else in the tournament. Like you're
Oh yeah,
just
no, I'd root for.
that's who that you then root for.
Yeah.
I think I'm also the same.
You want them to win because
'cause
you
then
want
you're
them.
like,
then
the
you're like, I
best
lost
took
to
me
the
out.
winner.
Yeah.
I lost to the best.
Versus like people I know, some people are like, no, like that person better fucking get out next.
See, I want to be that person, but I feel like I'm not.
Like you're petty. You're like, no, like that.
You're
Yeah.
petty.
I'm only gonna send like bad vibes to that person.
Yeah.
To me, it
I-
depends.
I think so. If I look at sports, like for example, if like the Raps lose to someone in the playoffs, I want that team to get kicked out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless it just, I don't know. It depends. It depends on how much I like them, I guess.
What depends for you?
To me, it depends on like if it's you personally.
Yeah.
Depends on how they beat you. Like if they beat you and they whooped you and it was respectable, then yeah, I probably want them to win. But when people beat you and they're sore winners,
Oh yeah.
That's different.
there's nothing I hate more than a
Oh,
sore
same.
winner.
Yeah. No, I agree.
The only thing that bothers me, and probably why I'm like more on the petty side, is because if they go on to win, then I feel like that could have been me if I beat them. You know,
Yes.
I guess.
that's the reason.
Yeah.
But like it's like, oh, okay, if I feel like I'm pretty evenly matched with this person, they beat me, and then they go on to beat everybody else, I could have beat everybody else as
That
well.
was like, that's like a thing. Like I remember in wrestling too. Like when someone would like, someone that I always beat
Yeah.
would somehow randomly beat me, and then they would win, and I would literally get so irritated. They'd be like, I literally beat them 10 times,
Yeah.
and you're telling me that they won?
No,
Yeah.
trust me, I get it. And for me, sometimes if I played in something, I'd rather not have met the winner.
Really?
I'd rather the winner just be somebody else. Like I actually met you and lost to you, and now you won.
But it's not. I don't know. To me, that's just like more respectful. Being like I lost the person that literally beat everyone else.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you frame it that way, like yeah, it's true.
You know, because then I'm like, then we were all like just not as good. You know?
Yeah.
That's how I feel about Ro.
Hey, Keeper, I heard you got the crumble in.
Yeah.
Ro beat
I thought you were making more slot muffins.
Well, your stuff was still in, and I'm like, I'm gonna wait till it's fully. Like, it doesn't need to be prepped sitting there for long.
Oh, really?
No.
But that we need to make more slop, though.
Well,
the
will
muffins,
somebody come hang out
probably.
with me? I'm not prepping all
let's
these
go.
muffins for
I'm just asking
10
questions.
people.
Mom, come on.
Wow.
I just don't want to be there by myself.
Mom.
Did I not say I'd go in with
Well,
you?
then let's go. Fine.
Well, I just came out to hang out.
You
Don't
know how many
leave.
batches of muffins I've made?
Well,
Yeah,
we're going to need to keep them going. We
pops them
got.
out.
I am
We
the
need Tara's
muffin man.
muffin sacker.
I'm the muffin mom.
Factory.
Muffin Mom.
Give me 2 minutes, and then I will.
Yeah.
Your superhero character.
I'm just saying, because we need to get a new
Muffin
big batch of slop going.
This network is crazy.
You know what I mean? Because it's got
Yeah.
a congeal.
Literally.
We have
And then I
Dairy
want to get
Detective.
more crumbles going, so it's like meal prep.
Shirtless chefs.
You know what I mean? So we can just grab it and
Let's
go.
just go do a blue line because
The
it's got a
puzzlers
congeal.
and
Will
things
you
and
come
Dairy
in and make the
Detective.
slop
Yeah.
in a little bit?
Sure.
We got Muffin Mom.
We all got to have our duties in.
Spicy V.
I'll make the
Tea
muffins. I'm not
spicy
cleaning
V.
the dishes.
Then we have some. What's Keith's thing called?
What?
The cooking show.
Cooking with Keith.
Cooking with Keith.
We have the Row show.
The Row Show.
The Row Show.
What's Beth in? Is Beth starring in anything?
Backdoor Bethany.
Beth on the Bayou.
Oh, Beth on the Bayou. Welcome to this episode of Beth on the Bayou.
Backdoor Beth is insane. I love that.
Been calling her that.
Backdoor
That's
Beth.
gonna.
It's been weeks, actually. I've been
Yeah,
calling her Backdoor
we've been
Beth.
calling
Oh
her.
really?
Funny that like it actually played out that way.
Oh my God.
Oh my god! I can't wait to watch that speech back.
I know.
You can play a game where you cheat, steal, manipulate, but the only thing is that you have to be the first one to strike.
Things are about to get spicy. Oh man.
I was waiting for her to go crazy. Do it.
What?
How you say crazy?
Crazy.
I can't say it as good as him. Crazy. Doesn't sound good coming out of my
I
mouth.
think she was just very shocked.
Oh yeah.
I think she still kind of is.
Yeah.
I almost cried.
Me too. Me too.
Why?
It was tough.
When I went and talked to her,
She actually seems heartbroken.
She's just heartbroken.
Yeah, I don't know if it's phony baloney though.
I know.
That's what I'm not certain about, but if it is, she's good.
She
I think it
deserves.
might be phony baloney.
Pray.
I'm not even gonna lie.
Not
I
really
know.
looked into her soul.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if it is.
I don't know. She.
All I'm gonna say is that I had very similar moments with her last week, and you know,
Like where tears were shed.
almost yeah,
No, no, that wasn't almost. These were tears.
These were tears.
where tears were shed and what?
Did you have a tear shed moment with her?
I was crying in a bed when you were in there, and she's like, "It's not me, so don't look at me. I would never do this to you."
Was she crying?
No, but I was crying.
That's different. See,
That's different. That's different.
You were the one crying. You were the victim.
And for her to be, she was really crying to Austin.
Was she?
She did cry to
You
Austin,
saw?
yeah. Yeah.
About what?
Saying, "Oh, I can't believe this happened to you. Like, I'm so sorry.
No.
You don't deserve this."
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
When Austin was
Yes.
pitching her, yeah.
She was sobbing to Austin. I was like, "Yeah, did she cry to you too?" And I
They
was
were on the
like, "No."
balcony. They were on the balcony.
Yeah, on the blue
Yeah.
couches.
Both crying.
No, she
No,
was.
just a bit crying. That's
Well-
why I'm saying I don't know. Like, that's what I'm saying. It could be phony baloney.
So I almost
I
cried.
love when you say phony baloney, by the way.
It could be. I don't know.
You're telling me I almost cried and that could have been fake.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think she's genuinely
Or right
hurt.
before the veto, and me and
but-
Austin literally pulled her into Expedia and begged her that if she got pulled for the veto to use it on us, and she's like, "Yeah, of course I would. Like, I don't want to see any of you guys go home this week." What?
Q Rose crazy.
What? I look like such an
Crazy.
idiot thinking
Thank you,
about it
Ro.
now. Me begging her in Expedia.
You guys did me dirty. That's all I know. You guys thought it was
What?
I did it dirty.
How did I do you dirty?
They're probably shit talking me all week.
What was that?
It's
Can't say you were.
Ty. You know what?
It wasn't. We were literally like, "It's either Ty or Vic." Those are the two.
When Austin looked at me,
Yeah.
she goes,
I kind of thought it was you, but I knew you said
Well, she
you'd
was
never
telling
put
me
me
it
on
was
spot.
you, man.
Huh?
She was telling me it was you.
Me?
Yeah.
Yo, we're in a room. She's like, well, it's one of us in this room. And I'm like,
Who, Austin?
me?
Who, Austin?
Yeah.
No. I meant Vic told me it was you.
No, she didn't tell everyone that it was you.
Yeah, she told me it's about 6 times it was you.
Do you guys
Yeah,
kind of
she-
smell like
even
fart
to
in the
thing where
air
she's
today?
Like, "Oh, Beth was like counting the votes and wouldn't count you and accidentally
A little
counted
bit?
you."
Don't you smell that?
She was
Stop
like, "Oh,
it.
Beth was in the room and was like counting
No?
votes and was like,
Yeah, I
hey,
do.
There's my
I smelled it
vote,
this
there's
morning,
Jed's
too. I
vote,
was like,
there's Ty. Oh
what is
wait,
that?
never mind. There's.
Who did that?
Parking
Maybe it
lot.
was just
That
the
was-
shithawks,
that
Rohan.
Parking lot barbecue.
Shithawks were
oh, she
flying.
had a story like that.
Yes. That's what I'm saying. Like that's why everyone was like. "It's
So what
Ty."
we're saying is whenever we feel bad, we need to come talk to Braden about his week last
Hold
week.
on, she made a fake mistake.
Yes, ask Ro.
She made a fake mistake.
Sorry, what are you talking about?
One thing where she's like, "I have a vote, Jed has a vote, Ty has a vote." Wait, never mind.
Oh yeah, she came to me and she said Beth fucked up. She's like Beth was like counting the votes and she's like, I have a vote, Jed has a vote, Ty has a vote. Oh no, never mind, Ty doesn't have a vote. But it was her that did it, not Beth. She
That's
came
what
to
I'm saying. That's why everyone was like, "Oh, it's Ty. Oh, it's Ty."
You guys seem sold. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not even convinced you guys know. I don't care.
No, well we know
I think
now.
I felt
Yeah.
when you guys were like, "It's you, Braden. It's you. I know it's."
She did a good job. She put it all on
I
you.
feel bad for doing that, Braden. But I believe you, Ray. As soon as the slot picks came, I was like, this man would
I was
never
real
put
with
himself
you
on
guys. I'm
spot.
like, yo, I'm getting set up. Someone's setting me up. And no one believes me. See how easy it is for you guys to believe stuff?
I
You
believe
believed
you.
it was me.
I didn't believe.
You knew. Yeah.
I didn't know. It was a suspicion. But eventually I narrowed it down.
Well, yeah, obviously.
The have-nots, once I knew who the have-nots were, I knew exactly who it was, to be honest with you. As soon as I heard that list, I was like, yeah. I know who it is.
Wild.
Anyways, I know it's not you, and I told you that. Anyway,
Are you sure now?
I've been sure for a while.
He has been sure.
I've been sure for like 5-6 days.
Yeah, easily.
Yeah.
I'm longer than that.
Good, I'm
I
glad.
don't know what day. What day was the veto?
What day was the have-nots?
Oh, that's
Same
when you-
day.
Oh, that's when you knew for sure.
Yeah.
The veto was on
27,
29.
28.
Ty has told
29.
me so many times he
9.
wouldn't put me on. I just believe that. But I'm cooking slop for everybody.
Slop daddy.
I still get to cook. Don't call me that.
Slop daddy.
But wait, she was crying to you? Saying what? Like, I'm sorry?
Not crying to me.
This was last night when you were talking, or after?
No, this was just like today.
Not earlier.
Today with me too. I
It
went
could be real. Like, when I talked to her hair, like, she did seem very sad. But again, that's why I just don't know if it's real or if it's not.
She was talking to me and she didn't shed a single tear.
Oh.
In the
Did she, like, seem like she was going to?
Destiny, yeah.
Today?
Did she seem like she was going to, though?
No, not at all. Not even close.
Good.
Yeah.
So she's just using my emotions against me.
Yeah.
Holy
You talked to her today too?
What were you talking about?
She just asked me what happened. Like, did you know about it?
What?
I don't know.
Did you toss my name out under the bus?
I'll tell you later.
Those were no questions that she asked me.
Go what?
Remind me.
Those are the standard
well?
cues that she wants to know the
Go
answers
well.
to. She's gonna ask
Did I go
everybody.
Did it go well?
Well,
No.
she kind of asked me some of those, but not all of those.
I don't know. Well, you can gauge what well is.
Yeah.
Damn. Well, we're playing Big Brother, guys. Fucking gonna have myself a cold shower in a little bit. Turn my Audi to an innie, if you know what I mean.
Oh my god.
I don't know what you mean.
No,
Shut the fuck
actually
up. Enough, Kiefer.
Oh, I got you. Took me a second.
Slot
Crazy.
Crazy. 88.
My piss is about to turn yellow again.
Oh, I peed this morning when I was going to pee when I woke up and I was like, fuck, Kiefer is right about the slot. But it doesn't make me go like,
Yes. Yeah, that's true. Noms were in the morning on the 29th.
day
Oh,
29,
talking the
Brayden and Austin
dates.
get
The
fucked.
No.
No.
Not
Oh,
day
day
29.
29.
Oh, yeah, day 29.
The
yeah,
date-
you're right.
March 28th was a Sunday,
Which
So
would have been day 31.
which should have been day 30.
Yeah, day 30. Which
was-
was day of the POV.
Yeah.
No, which
Base ceremony.
ceremony.
POV
Yes.
ceremony.
That's correct.
Oh, so yeah, I guess that wasn't.
So, yeah, it's weird, I guess.
So was that the day of the meeting with the Invisible HOH?
I
The
guess
pre-
not.
The premiere party was the first.
I mean, somebody met the invisible HOH, I guess. Theoretically.
I guess yeah.
Good.
Hold on, what was the other thing in March?
Premiere and my birthday.
His
Oh
birthday.
yeah, duh.
Do you guys still remember them all?
Yeah.
I think
Same.
so. But wait, I was
Humiliating.
out here with Jed and Beth. Were you out here?
No.
Oh. And they were talking about the October ones,
Yeah.
October 13th and 30th.
Yeah.
They said both had Kyle's name in it, but I don't think so.
No,
No.
one was Kyle's block party, the other one was the
No, that's what they
ball
said.
pit party.
But I thought it was Kyle's hangout.
Kyle's block party.
No, I thought it was Kyle with the ball pit. I thought it was Kyle's ball pit hangout and
No.
then Halloween block party.
No, one was a ball pit. One was a ball pit party, which was the 30th, which was a Saturday.
No, that was the 13th.
No. Wednesday the 13th was
I already had
Kyle's,
this conversation with them too, because I thought it was reversed too.
was Kyle's ball pit party. It was first
Yeah, Kyle's ball pit party.
on the 13th.
Yes.
Wednesday. No, Kyle's block party.
I don't think that's right. I think it was the 30th.
No,
What
but
do
if
you-
you
what do you-
think
what-
about it, like it's Wednesday.
Yeah.
So Thursday, like you go home on the block. So Wednesday would be a block party.
Yeah.
That's the way I was like, oh, that's correct then. And then the 30th is the day before Halloween, because Halloween would be a Sunday. So the 30th, the Saturday, would be the Halloween party.
Halloween ball pit party?
Yeah.
It was a ball pit party.
But it said Halloween in it. Because it did say Halloween in it.
Yeah.
I just remember ball pit party. I don't know what it said before, but it wasn't Kyle.
Fuck. I would put money it's reversed.
I don't know which one it is. We weren't asked the question.
Thank God we weren't asked that.
How many people did you ask? What did Jed and Beth say?
What you said.
Same thing you're saying.
But it makes sense.
I know November nothing. And Keith's birthday 21st.
What day did November start on?
That I don't know. I didn't pay attention to that.
Monday.
Monday.
I didn't know anything for November because there was nothing in November.
My guess for the fucking tiebreaker was 331.
336.
And you were 336.
Like did the mental math.
Yeah.
Because I was like 3, 3, 2, 3, 3, 2, 2.
I think I would have guessed 3:30 just quick.
I just did 3 times
They had
8.
time though.
Huh?
Oh yeah, you had time, so I
Yeah.
probably would have got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you could have like drawn out genuinely been like 3, 3, 3, 3, and just added quickly.
I just did like 3 times 9, 27, and then added 4 for the other 2 months.
Oh, fine.
I
And
did
then,
3 times.
and then
11.
November had nothing.
Oh okay.
So it's
I was
third.
just counting. I was like 3, 6, 9, 12, 15.
Yeah.
It makes sense. Just do
How-
3 times 9.
How did the sunglass question burn you too?
I thought his glasses were glasses. I didn't think they were sunglasses.
See, so you guys overanalyze the question when you take tests.
Yeah, thinking back on it, I probably just should have assumed they were sunglasses, but
That's what I did. I was like,
I was just like with the time, and then you have to give an answer. It's like you fuck up, so.
And so like I just like wanted to make it like, you know, a big whole thing. And I was like, okay, but like, I was like, Vic, I literally talked to you like I told you I wasn't coming after you. So I understand like if you felt like me and Austin didn't like you, why didn't you just come talk to us? Instead you put me on the block and you put me on slop. And she's like, yeah, no, you're right. Like I genuinely am really sorry about that. And then she's like, okay, but like, can I like, she's like, I'm really gonna be counting on like you, Jed, Ty, and Kiefer like this week, like to keep me here. And I was like, honestly, Vic, like I'll be honest with you right now. I was like, you don't have my vote. And I was like, I know it's only Monday. I was like, so maybe things will change. I was like, but right now that's just where I'm standing, just so you know. I was like, I'm not gonna lie to your face. And she's like, no, thank you, like I wouldn't want you to lie. She's like, I just don't know, like, what should I do? I was like, I don't know, go talk to people. I was like, that's all you can do. And she's like, yeah, I need to talk to Beth. And I was like, well, Beth's not voting, so you probably need to talk to everyone else.
Oh.
She's like, okay, I'll try and talk to the boys later.
If she doesn't get you, who would she need? That's everybody. Oh, she has to get Ro.
Yeah.
She has to get me, Jed, Ro, Kiefer. Yeah. Not possible.
Literally. I was like, yeah, girl, do you want to do blah, 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 blah. And she's like, yeah, I'm just like really pissed at TNT because like all morning I was like telling them to go talk to Beth. Like, it's not over till it's over. Go make your final pitch. Like, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, and they're just throwing me under the bus, so. I was like, yeah, that's fair.
Man. I mean, like, personally, like, I don't think she was ever coming for me. So from a personal standpoint, I'm like, sucks, because I'm like,
Yeah, of course, because that was someone that wasn't going to come after you.
you're never coming after me personally, but like, you were also coming after people like,
Well, I don't think she's coming after you, but she did like, when she said that, like, oh, like, I think I made the wrong choice, I think she was going to put up Jen back.
like last week.
Yeah, like instead. And she was like, yeah, like, you know, those two are just like really intimidating, so like you don't want to go against them.
I'm shocked that that's not what happened. I thought any combination of us was going up.
Yeah, but she's so emotional. I think that's what me and Beth were trying to tell you all in the bathroom.
What?
Like when we were debating between Ro and Vic. And me and Beth were like, she's so emotional. Like she literally wants to fuck you guys. That like she'll just base off her decisions on like, how do I get closer to them? Not about like game, not about like what's like the smart thing to do, just like how she feels. Like, oh, Beth is like pissing me off. I'm just gonna put her on the block. I don't care. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
I said Ty flirting with Beth. Oh, he's going on the block now. Like that's literally all it takes.
Well, I
I
know.
think that's why she was like so hung up on like the bag thing. Because like for her, that would be a big reason why she would put someone up.
But she told too many people and fucked herself over.
Yes. So, yeah, but yeah, I don't know, whatever.
But the reality is, as bad as I feel,
Oh, I definitely feel bad. That's why I told her. I was like, Vic, like obviously you don't just like sit down and die. I was like, fight to be here. I was like, I love you as a person. I was like, you're a great person to be around.
yeah, she just made too many game mistakes.
Literally, and I was like, also like the issue is that like when it comes down to it, I was like, you're like a way bigger competitor and a way bigger threat than the person you're sitting next to. And she's like, yeah, but like memory comps are coming up, and like you guys saw how I did in memory comp, like you guys know I don't do that well in them, like. And I was like, yeah, okay, but like you've won 3 out of 5 of the HOHs, and those 2 have won nothing out of the 5 combined. So like even though you say that you're not good at memory, like it's more likely that you will win when the memory wins. You know?
Yeah. As a super fan too,
That's what I'm saying.
it would shock me if you didn't know if you didn't
Literally.
have it memorized.
And it's just the fact that she just like does things for Canada. That's the kind of part that I was like, oh, so like even if you did have an alliance, you would just be like, well, Canada would love if I just turned on them right now. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. The fact that Canada's even in her line of thinking
That's what I'm
is
saying.
concerning.
That's what I'm saying.
What's about Canada now?
Oh, literally. I was like, oh, okay, good. And I was like, whatever. I was like, you had your week, like you did your thing. I was like, I'm just like still like upset about it. So I'll just be honest, like that's just where I am right now. I was like, obviously things can change. I was like, but like that's just where I'm at. She was like, oh, is everyone like dead set on me going home? And I was like, I don't know. I was like, I think obviously it looks a certain way. And that's when I said like, you're a way bigger competitor than Tara. I thought I was like, well, all you can do is go talk to people, so.
Terror campaigns at me too.
Oh, really? And what did she say? She's like, I'll never win anything.
Yeah.
Put me on the block whenever you want.
And then she's like, so we're talking, I'm just like, yeah, like, Tara, obviously, like, you're not a target of mine.
Mm-hmm.
You're just not. If I'm being real.
Yeah.
I don't see when you would be, but
Yeah.
you're just not. And but I'm like, but why would I vote to keep you over Vic?
Yeah.
And she's just like, well, like Vic has proved she's not trustworthy, and this, that, and the other. And I'm like, fair enough, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, you seem to be like real and like genuine in things you say.
course.
Now I have a question for you. I know Vic's not putting me up if she
Yeah, of
stays.
course.
She's not putting me on the block next week. In any scenario, really. I just don't see it. Would you?
And what'd she say? She's like,
She struggled to answer that question. She was
Really?
talking circles, this and that. I'm like, she's gonna have to have conversations, this and that. We have to figure out like what the best way is because we have to see like what we should do because like I have a target next week. It's not you, but we gotta figure out.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, all that aside,
Okay. Would you put me up?
you put me on the block.
Literally, I'm like,
It's like
okay,
obviously
anyway.
like you're not my target. Hello.
I mean, I'm like, you're not listening. Honey, would you put me up?
You put me on the block though. It was a real struggle to get that answer. She's like, I wouldn't want to.
Okay. She said I wouldn't want to. That's all she said?
That was like the final like, I have no intention of putting you on the block.
Okay.
It's not what I want to hear though. I want to hear no, I would not.
It's either a yes or no.
That's what I
Not
want
a
to hear.
in
Yes, I
between.
will, or could, or no, I would not. If you're not prepared to tell me yes or no,
Of
I
course.
know where you stand.
Yeah, it's us.
But I don't know. I have this feeling. There's this idea floating around that Jed should be on the block next week. With certain people.
What did you say? The judge should be?
Yeah.
I just think that because guess what Kiefer said last night?
Yeah. I'm thinking that's what's being said, and it's concerning me because
And that's what like Kiefer's trying to just like.
it sounds like it's like that's that message might be flowing out.
But like you think Jed and Beth is what you're saying, or like me
No.
and Jed, or
No, not even. Roe and Jed.
oh, like exactly what Kiefer said.
Mm-hmm. Did Kiefer say Roe and Jed?
Yeah, that's what he said last night because he. Was
No, I
like,
don't think
he did.
Is that what he said?
Because he was like, we have to back door. He's like, I put up TNT, and he's like, unless. And he's like, I'm just fucking pray that.
Oh, I think he
Jed
might have
and
said T. I think he might have said Tara and Jed.
No, he said TNT, and then he said, if not, he's like, we have to. He's like, the only way that I could think of is if we put up Jed and Roe against each other, and that'll be a David and Goliath situation.
Oh, in the bedroom you're talking about. Yeah,
Yeah.
he did say that. You're right. He did say that.
And I was like, what?
I was thinking of a different scenario where he was talking,
and I
and he
was like,
said,
what?
he's like, well, Jed would have to agree to it. I'm like, the man's not agreeing to that. Are you
He's like, no one's agreeing to put on
I'm
a
like,
fucking block.
I'm not gonna speak for him, but like,
Yeah. Yeah. Let's talk about it.
he's like, but it would be a move. Like, it would be a boss move.
And I'm like, yeah, until Roe gets picked to play the veto. And then Roe wins the veto.
Like, we're acting like it's impossible that Roe beats Jet. And now Jet's already on the block, Roe's
That's
off
what I'm
of it,
saying.
and then what?
That's what I'm saying. I don't understand, like, where that thought is coming from.
Go in the back, I'm like, what's going on? I think going over the fence is where, like, that was really getting to me. I'm like, how is this fair? Everybody else could just go and reach across.
Yeah.
But I gotta go over a fence. I gotta go back behind the thing and behind. I was like, really?
That's the second time you've been in that spot, though.
There must be.
Last veto, you were there, too.
It must be like we don't.
It's all odds.
Young Rohan.
Yeah, finale was tonight, and there was I think Vic wins.
What?
Finale was tonight,
and everyone was here?
Everybody had to vote.
Oh, Vic wins.
Vic wins.
I'd vote for her to win.
Yeah.
Would you not?
Yes.
I was just like, yeah, I'd vote for her to win.
Yeah. Second would be Roe.
Yes.
I might be in third or fourth place.
Yeah, I can see.
You between you and Beth.
Yeah. I just got a veto over her.
Yes, and pulled yourself off. It'd be you.
Yeah.
Then Beth.
I take third. Kira.
Beth's move was hot.
Yeah. No, that's.
If it follows through,
I
but she
mean-
never touched the block. You'd have that argument. You survived the block, Keith. Survived the block twice. One in HOH. Send a big player. Well,
Yes, he was a big player. He was a glue
yeah,
that
he was
held.
a glue guy. And won a veto to take himself off the block. 31 apples.
I mean, I got an argument. I just need to win a couple more things, then I'll have a real argument.
Huge.
Basically, anybody who gets to the end has an argument, I think. After everything we've been through.
Of course, getting to the end itself
is
is
an argument.
I got here.
I'm here, you ain't. Ah!
Literally.
Jury.
Jury.
Listen, jury.
If there is a jury.
Listen, Canada.
Not that.
Hold on, so Canada votes in theory prior to hearing your speech?
It'd be after.
It
It'll
would
be
be
like
after
a quick online window.
one night, maybe two.
I'd say probably one.
Hold on, it's not speech
Yeah,
and
one
then the
night.
one day and then the vote.
No.
It's all finale is one thing.
Yeah, but I'm saying if the Canada was voting, they obviously have to give them time.
Yeah.
They can't be like, you have 30 minutes to vote.
That's what I'm saying.
It would be the Wednesday night
Yeah.
final thing, and then Thursday would be like. Anyways, we're not supposed to be talking about this.
I was asking how long Canada would have to vote if they were voting.
24 hours.
They would say at least they get at least a day.
They'd be on it
Of course.
if they're still riding with us.
Riding with the season?
Season 9. The cast of season 9 just doesn't know how to learn.
Can't leave him on a show. That's what life comes to.
Just everyday life. Now I'm literally out here checking on slop every 5 minutes.
What did you say?
Rohan ate patties, so I don't think he's gonna eat. He's a lot of salsa though. Holy, I was cheesed.
You should have said something.
I did.
What did you say?
We don't have much salsa. And if everybody used the same amount as Rohan, there'd be like 4 people who didn't get salsa tonight.
Oh, yeah, because he globs it on.
Yeah. I was like, Ro, just think of other people for once.
Did you use the spicy one?
That's what you said?
Yeah. No, I didn't say that.
That's what I was thinking.
But I told him, like, if everybody used that amount of salsa, there would be a bunch of people who didn't get salsa. And for me, it's a must. I need a little bit.
Can we use steak sauce?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Barbecue sauce?
Yeah.
Yeah, barbecue sauce.
Mustard,
Barbecue
ketchup,
sauce
mayo,
and
relish.
salsa is my way.
I'm gonna be sick. I have diarrhea. Heartburn, nausea, and